So I figured I'd start recording the work I'm doing now that I'm in the garage at home. So we have a lot going on, a lot of stuff that I need to work on, and I figured I just document everything I'm doing. So initially I had to paint the garage. This garage used to be kind of like a red maroon color. Not fully done. I still have areas in the garage that need to be painted. As you can see, that was the color of the garage, that color over there. But yeah, so got that. And let's see if I can flip this. Can I flip this? What is this? All right, so you see just all the stuff I'm working on, you know, paint, workout stuff, metal that I bought that I just let sit and it started to rust out. But the goal is to get the axles out of this old rear subframe from the GS. I took it out of this car and ended up buying one that was rust free and basically swapped all the Fix engineering parts to it. So I still want to keep the axles. I bought an axle or a set of axles off a dismantler junkyard not far from here, probably 5 minutes away from my house, just because they already had it off. And I was too lazy to buy a 32 millimeter deep socket just to get it out. So I just went to a local Menards and bought it. So nothing too crazy. So that should do the trick in getting it replaced. Another thing was my Home Depot Husky 1/2-inch ratchet had been damaged. So I went in and lifetime warranty, they just replaced it, as well as a old extension that I had broken a while ago and never bothered bringing it in. So I brought both of these in yesterday and they just gave me a new set. So the goal is to get these off and then put tires on this 335i. That will be the future project once the race car is done. So Barrina LED is our new sponsor. We got the Barrina LED T5 integrated fixtures just to improve our lighting in this garage. As you can see, I got 2 LED bulb style lights and one that came with the house. Just this, I don't know what you would call this. I'll probably put it in there later. Will_GS400 posted a picture of him just running 2 in his garage, and I was like, what is that? So he told me, put me in touch with the brand, and I reached out to them and asked them, and here we are. So sponsoring this video is Barrina LED. Look out, please check the Instagram for Elians or 507_garage to sign up for the giveaway. They're actually giving away one of these Barrina LED T5 fixtures. These are the 12 pack. So there's 12 of these strips in here that you can then set up in your garage wherever you want to get the lighting properly done. So do the Barrina LED lights and work on that. My neighbor was kind enough to let me borrow his, I think it's a 10-foot ladder now. So should be plenty of height to work on these, I believe they're about 15 feet foot ceilings. So let's play with one of the first boxes. And again, this is the 12 pack from Barrina. All right, so back here we have the manual, the instructions of how to get them on the track. As I mentioned, these are the tracks, or at least the brackets for these lights. All right, so here I have the, what is this? Here we go. Tech City. So as I mentioned before, these are the smart plugs that I've been using inside my home. I've used them outside to power like Christmas lights and things like that, since I can then control it with voice command on my Google or Siri, for example, since I have both. So Tech City is just a cool little feature you can use from plugging these in, and then you just integrate them with your wireless access point or your wireless network. I have one running in my garage. I have a access point in my garage, so I'm able to have really decent internet connection or wireless connection here in my garage. So I use these. I'm only gonna need one, but I have two. I'm only gonna need one of them. And what I'll do is I'll use this. I'll take that extension thing there off, plug this in, and that should allow me to power all these lights. So when I want to control them using Google or Siri, I can just speak the command to turn on the garage lights on. So you can't really tell in the daytime how things look with the new lights. So, but if I hit the light switch, these are the LED ones I got. I got two, not realizing that my garage uses 3 lights. And this is how bright it is with those Barrina LED lights. The tough part was aligning them, or at least figuring out a system to align them, since they use kind of a track system. You put in the little metal bracket and then you seat the light inside it so it holds it. So the first night I spent more time figuring out, well, how am I gonna align this so it looks straight once I'm done. So you can use an extension cable, as you see right in the far over there, like over here, these gaps. It's because I have their extension cable. And then you have the areas where you can just put them back to back, as you see here. So yeah, they really brighten the space for sure. And even in the daytime right now, you can still tell the difference. So I like them, and they sponsored the video. So we got a 10% off discount for people, so I like it. So it's nighttime today. I just here to show you what the lights look like at night. I have a video during the day, but I wanted to show you what it looks like during the nighttime, which is when you need most of these lights anyways. It's when you're working at night in the garage or shop or wherever you are working in, and you want, you know, lighting, better lighting, improved lighting, just so it kind of hits all the corners of your space. So right now, so here you see my garage lighting right now. It's just the garage door openers. I changed the bulbs on these from the warm to the daylight ones, and you'll see why. My garage is almost done with, you know, being organized. I just need to get this section here. That's still, I haven't tackled that. This is the older rear subframe from the GS. And just those little things I just need to put away. But as you can see, it's just running on these lights on the garage. So now I'm gonna hit the switch to get these on. So these are LEDs, cloverleaf, or I don't know what you would call them, but just LEDs. And my garage has 3 of them. I had originally, or my wife bought 2, we didn't realize that we had 3. So bought 2 and then still needed to replace that one. So that one got replaced. There's the second one and the third one. So one of the things that I did is that I decided to use, as you can see there, or as I showed in the video before, I don't know if I can get anything closer or not. It's in there. I'll probably show you a better picture of what it looks like. But these are smart plugs, so then you can control your lights with Google or Alexa or one of those, Siri. So all I need to do is, let me close the garage door here. All right, so then you can see how bright it gets once I turn these on. So, hey Google, turn on garage lights. So now that I have these on, you can see how bright it gets in here. But yeah, if you look from afar here, you can just see how bright everything is, which is really nice. Now you can see why I changed the bulbs on the garage door opener to the daylight one, so it actually would match and actually give me, you know, the lighting would actually match and kind of brighten all over the garage space. All right, so just a quick summary of the Barrina LED lights. The one I have is the T5 version, which you see here. This specific model is the one I'm running. I have the 12 pack. This is the one that the promo code is going to be at the bottom comment section of this video, as well as there's a giveaway happening. So if you check 507 Garage Instagram, you'll be able to, you know, here's our handle. You'll be able to then sign up for the giveaway. So the giveaway is a T5 12 pack LED set, just the same one that I'm running in this garage. And you'll be able to then win it if you just follow the steps, which will be to follow Barrina, follow 507 Garage, and then repost the post that is on 507 Garage Instagram. So that would be 507_garage. So one of the, I guess, tips when you're installing these, since the LED lights don't have necessarily a bracket, we found that it would be easier to just mount, or at least position the light in the spot you want it, center it, make sure it's straight, and then just kind of put a couple dots on each side, and then screw the bracket, metal bracket, right in the middle of the 2 dots or 2 lines that you make. That allows you to at least secure it, or at least, you know, position it in the area where you want to be. That was one of the things I struggled with on the first night. The second night I kind of had a different plan, and that was the approach that was taken. So aside from that, I know that some may want to hide the cables. I haven't figured out a way of hiding the cables on these yet, but most of the time that you're working in your space, you're not concerned about where the cables are. You're more concerned about, is there space you're working bright or lit enough? So for me, with how everything's set up, I'm really happy with the outcome, just because even when I went through and went on corners, you know, right where it gets close to the wall, with the garage walls being white, it just bounces the light a lot better than if I had like a darker color on my walls, which is what I had before. You can still see through the videos that my color on the garage was different. It was kind of like a brownish, maroon, reddish color. So the areas that are still unpainted is just because I need to get some paint that is more of a water resistant for the winter. So then that way I can complete the space. And then the flooring, I will be making a video about that as I design it a different color. But for the most part, you will see in the comment section not only the Barrina LED lights that I use, which I got through Barrina itself using that discount code, so $72 shipped for the 12 pack, either a T5 or T8. Again, I'm running the T5s. Then also the LED lights that I use on my garage door openers, I will be posting that at the bottom of the video, as well as the collapsible LED lights that I have around the front row of my garage to replace the ones that were there. These are just kind of bulb-like, but they are kind of a collapsible. I call them more of a clover leaf, just probably because it has 4 of those, but that's pretty much it. And I thank you for watching our videos. We appreciate the support. Please like and subscribe. Keep an eye on videos. We're going to try to work on getting 2 a week. That way we become a little more consistent with making these videos. Again, thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.